switch my hello guys. Gotta love when I switch my setup. Why do I look so fucking pale? This light's ridiculous, bro. I'm not this white. Jesus Christ, I'm not this white. My arm looks a little. No, it doesn't. What the fuck, man? This shit got me looking crazy. My lighting, the studio at the house ain't great. It's crazy because I don't like being at school all that much, but that's a better recording place than what we got going on here. But we have basketball. We have two games to talk about. I mean, all the games recently have been blowouts, so I'm only going to talk about close games. And I kind of want to get through this quickly because I still have a cardio session. I still have to kind of wind down and go to bed. Fucking Christ, man. It's been a grind, dude. Being a YouTuber, it's not being a YouTuber slash a college student. Like, are you kidding me? But let's get into it. I didn't watch too much basketball tonight, but we're going to get into the Hornets and the Sixers because this was one of the only close games on the night. Tobias Harris breaks out of a slump with 31 points, 12 rebounds. He leads the Sixers past the Hornets by 7. Yeah, he's been awfully quiet recently. It's been a while since we've kind of heard about Tobias Harris. Joel Embiid might still be the Sixers MVP this season for his role as team counselor, But they're figuring stuff out. Like, as long as they can get to like the 45 win mark, I think they'll be fine to have Joel Embiid back. I think that's very possible as well. Like, they have a pretty solid team even without Embiid. They've had a really good development system for some of their players. But yeah, Ricky Council, insane dunks. I mean, that's a guy that's really trying to prove himself. Seth Curry left with an injury. Prayers up for him. Hopefully he's good. Obviously not having LaMelo Ball out there and just trading Terry Rozier. They're going to need a guy like him to get some minutes so they can put a fucking team out there. It's not really about winning anymore. It's not really contending for anything. Like, they just need to have a damn team out there. But Campaign was dishing the rock around. Mo Bamba was dishing the rock around. Buddy Hield was dishing the rock around. I mean, without a guy as dominant as Embiid, this team is really learning to pass the ball. But Miles Bridges continuing to go on an absolute tear, putting up 27 and 11. That's really it. Obviously, I think the Seth Curry injury definitely hurt them a lot. And obviously, they still have like a guy like Micic coming off the bench, kind of taking over for him. Hornets did kind of struggle, but at least, Miles Bridges had a good game, and I'm really happy for him. I'm really happy to see him continuing to have a strong season. Obviously, for the Sixers, you get 31 and 12 out of Tobias Harris. You get 15 and 10 for Kyle Lowry, who shot 50% from 3. You get 33 points for Tyrese Maxey, who also shot 50% from 3. So, good stuff. They're trying to form some stuff. They have a really dope, even without Embiid, I actually really like their rotation. Moving on, though. The last game I care to talk about on the night. Let's see. I'm just making sure there's no other games. Yeah. So we're going to talk about the Kings and Timberwolves. These are two absolute heavyweights in the West that went at it tonight. I knew this was going to be a good game. Didn't disappoint. Malik Monk scored 39 off the bench. The Kings beat the Timberwolves in overtime. That's huge, That's what's really keeping the Kings in it. X-factor players like that guy. So, Malik Monk, insane second half scoring-wise. He just put on a damn clinic. He was killing the Timberwolves. Really dope. 4-point win. Obviously, Malik Monk was hitting threes in overtime, just getting every big shot, never shying away from a moment. Jordan McLaughlin was passing the rock. Rudy Gobert was getting to the rim and also playing defense. I mean, Rudy Gobert has been a solid two-way player. I'm not going to say he's consistent offensively, but he definitely, if you give him the ball inside, he can do something. Keon Ellis was dishing the rock around. Really interesting. Obviously, Domantas Sabonis is going to be Domantas Sabonis, who still isn't an all-star. I don't know how. 21 and 15. He shot 50% overall. No De'Aaron Fox, so a guy like Malik Monk comes off the bench and puts up fucking 39. What other team in the NBA has a bench player putting up 39? I really don't know. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, it's wild. But, let's see. Checking it out here. Jaden McDaniels had a really good game, 26 points. You get 16 and 16 for Rudy Gobert, who shot 67%. Phenomenal stuff. Not having Ant for a little bit of the game hurt them, but Honestly, I would say a guy like Jordan McLaughlin, in the wake of his injury, probably could have stepped up a little more. He could have got a little more involved. Maybe give him a little more minutes. I don't really know what they could have done. The Kings were playing tough. Malik Monk was having a game. It was just their night, let's be honest. But looking at tomorrow, there's really not that many games, are there? Okay. What's a game to watch? I mean, I guess the Nuggets and the Lakers. That's like really the only game like the NBA is kind of pushing out there for their fans to watch. It's on ABC at 7:30. I will probably try to watch a little bit of it at least before stream. But yeah, I gotta get going. I gotta hit this cardio and then hit the hay. It has been a long, exhausting day. Over like it's gonna be nice to have spring break. I'm still gonna have homework. I'm still gonna have YouTube content, but it's going to be nice. So, hopefully, you guys have a good rest of your day. This is actually the last recap we're going to do